Anderson was one of the brightest stars in country music during the 1970s. With her beautiful voice, cheerful personality, and famous hit, "I Never Promised You," Rose Garden, she became a symbol of success and positivity. Her life was full of talent, hard work, love, and challenges. A true story of a woman who loved music and touched millions of hearts. Lynn Rene Anderson was born on September 26 in 1947 in Grand Fork, North Dakota in the United States. She grew up in a musical family, which shaped her love for singing from a young age. Her mother, Lynn Anderson, was a well-known country songwriter and singer, and her father, Cassie Anderson, was also involved in the music industry. When Lynn was still a child, her family moved to Fair Oaks in California, near Sacramento. Growing up in California gave her the chance to enjoy happy childhood, surrounded by nature, animals, and country living. Her parents often sang and would write songs at home, and Lynn quickly learned to love music too. She began singing at a very young age and was soon performing at local events and fairs. Her mother often wrote songs for other famous country artists, and Lynn watched closely and dreamed of the day she could be a star herself. Music was part of her everyday life, and became clear that she had inherited by her mother's gifts and melody and storytelling. By the time Lynn was a teenager, she was already performing at local clubs and country music shows. In 1966, when she was just 12 years old, she made her first big steps into the professional music world. She joined popular country television music show, The Lawrence Walk Show, where she sang regularly. Her natural charm and sweet voice quickly made her a fan favorite. The same year, Lynn recorded her first single, Ride, 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 a song written by her mother. The song became a small hit and introduced her to the national country audience. Soon after, she released If I Kiss You, Will You Go Away, which reached the top 5 the country music charts. Her career was beginning to take off, and people began to see her as one of the country music's promising new stars. Throughout the late 1960s, Lynn Anderson continued to release songs that claimed the country charts. She signed with Chart Records, where she recorded several successful singles, including Big Girl Don't Cry and That's No No. Her music was known for its clear, emotional sound and for her ability to mix traditional country with modern touch. Lynn's friendly personality and good look also made her one of regular guests on television shows, helping her become one of the most popular film country singers of her generation. In 1968, she married Glenn Sutton, a songwriter and producer who had to write songs for famous artists like Tammy Wynette. Their partnership was both romantic and professional. Sutton helped produce many of her records, and together they created a new sound that would soon make Lynn superstar. Lynn Anderson's life changed forever in 1970, the year she recorded the song I Never Promised You, Rose Garden. The song was written by Joe Sott, but it was Lynn's version that made it world famous. After first, her record label wasn't sure the song would work. They thought it might sound pop for country music, but Glenn Sutton, her husband and producer, believed in the song and encouraged her to record it. When it was released, it became a massive hit, not only in the United States, but all over the world. Rose Garden reached first on the country charts and third in the pop chart, and it sold millions of copies. It became one of the biggest crossover hits in country music history. The song message about being realistic in love and life and finding happiness despite difficulties touched people everywhere. The success of Rose Garden drew Lynn Anderson international fame. She won the Grammy Award for Best Female Country Vocal Performance in 1971, and she was named the Country Music Association Female Vocalist of the Year. The song also earned her an American Music Award and even helped her perform in places far outside the United States, such as Europe and Japan. After Rose Garden, Lynn Anderson became one of the biggest names in country music. She continued to release hit songs throughout the 1970s, including You Are My Man and How Can I Love You and Cry and Keep Me in Mind. Many of these songs reached the top of the charts and made her one of the most successful female artists of the decades. Lynn was also known for her lively stage performance and glamorous style. She had a bright smile and beautiful hair and confidence that audiences loved. She appeared on many popular TV shows such as The Tonight Show and The Mike Douglas Show and Hey Ho. In 1974, she became the first female country singer to perform at Madison Square Garden in New York City, a huge achievement that showed how far she had come. Lynn also made guest appearances on shows like Stark Sky and Hutch and The Love Boat, proving she was more than just country singer. She was an entertainer loved by people from all backgrounds. Even though her professional life was filled with success, Lynn's personal life faced challenges, ended in divorce in 1977, which was a painful time for her. She later had a long relationship with Louisiana oilman Harold Spoker Streamtree, with whom she shared many happy years. During the 1980s and 1990s, Lynn continued to perform and record, but the country music scene was changing. New artists were coming up, and her music wasn't as dominant on the charts as it had once been. Still, she remained respected and loved by fans who had grown up listening to her songs. She also faced some personal struggles in later years, including a few legal and health issues. However, Lynn never lost her love for music. She continued to tour, record, and connect with fans who had followed her for the decades. In 2004, she released a new album called The Bluegrass Seasons, which received a Grammy nomination and showed that her voice was still strong and full of emotion. Lynn Anderson's final years was filled with both reflection and renewed recognition. She continued to receive honors for her long, successful career. She was inducted into several halls of fame, including the American Country Music Association's Hall of Fame and the North American Country Music Association International Hall of Fame. She also enjoyed spending time with her children and grandchildren, sharing her passion for horses and the outdoors. In fact, Lynn was talented equestrian. She loved horses and camped in the equestrian events, winning several awards in horse riding. Sadly, Lynn Anderson passed away on July 30 in 2015 in Nashville, in Tennessee, at the age of 67 due to heart attack. Her death saddened fans around the world, but her music continued to bring joy and inspiration to new generations.